Give him a score out of 10.
Let me not do it now. Let's continue first. And then
If not now, when? When is a good time?
yes,
After
because
after
I
the
need
tour.
I need to see. I don't have the. You need
to have the metrics.
You need to be objective, so that you give a score that is objective.
They've actually released
not what you read in the social media or what you hear from people.
They have released their own scorecard.
So allow me not to give a score for now.
For now.
And as I was speaking even yesterday, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki also was mentioning some of those things and saying this is our half-term scorecard.
Yeah.
Saying, you know what, when we came in, inflation was at this point, we have brought it down. When we came in, the dollar was fluctuating, we've stabilized it. When we came in, we were at a risk of defaulting, we have not defaulted. When we came, they mentioned those things. They said, we promised to deliver universal health coverage, we are delivering it, it's shaky, but it's there. We promised to roll out properly CBC, it's shaky, but we are on course. This is our scorecard.
Yes. You know, there's a scorecard that we're never able to gauge, which is very critical. The scorecard in the hearts of the people. You can say that. He can say that we have fixed healthcare, but what is Wajiko in Kakamega, or in Turkana, or in Mombasa? What is the experience? The experiential scorecard also matters a lot. Apart from the numbers, what trickles down to and that's where that's the trick of statecraft, that you have a system that is able to trickle down to the village, and you know what is the feeling of the village, of the people in Turkana, or down to Kakuma, or at the border. What is their feeling with this administration?
You have served,
and you have to really make sure that you organize your statecraft in a manner that it delivers results for the president. And maybe that's what I would advise, that they also look at the quality of their public service.
I see.
Because once you finish politics, you cannot be politicking throughout. Then you leave the technocracy to the bureaucracy, the civil service, the public service.
You have served,
which I headed
in that system.
Yes, so Kibaki, that's where it matters most. Are you able to transform those political statements and intents into public policy? If you don't, if you lose at that point, you are done.
How did you do it?
If you depend on politicians, you are done. You go to the professionals of governance. The three arms of government are they functioning? But I know we are now focusing on the executive. Is the public service able to be organized and coordinated in such a way that it delivers, say, healthcare? It delivers the loads that have been promised. So the president is just asking the minister and the PS and his team of technocrats, how many kilometers have you done, say in Nyandarua? And why haven't you achieved? We have half the time. Why haven't you done 50% of the roads that we promised, or whatever we promised? I think that's where possibly what Madam asked me to comment or to advise is to rethink the civil service, the public service, and the coordination of the public service relative to people who have joined government from outside, and their capacity to manage the public service, to deliver results for the president. That has been the biggest trick in any public service. When I headed the public service of President Kibaki, and what helped us mostly was the performance contracting, down to the village, down to the assistant chief, the smallest organ in the government, to make sure that they are all focused on delivering results to Kenyans in this country.
So, under the Kibaki administration, when you served as head of public service, you said this is what you were doing.
Yeah,
you had a public service that was, all focused with clear KPIs.
Yes.
This is what you deliver, and this is what we shall score you.
Yes. And there was a performance contract signed between the president and everybody, down to the local. I don't know, even the governors should also be able to deliver, to have their performance contracts working. You can see that culture has more or less being diminished. So how do you expect results to come out when you don't? What gets measured gets done. If you don't measure this interview, that within this time we must have asked Kimemia so many questions, then how do you deliver? And what will be the scorecard that you? So you is the same thing and that is what you call statecraft, the ability to make sure that whatever is the interest of the politics or the politicians is domesticated in public policy, in professionalism, in policy. Nothing is being done on the streets. Yes, not on the streets. Yeah.
See you to
It's measured.